What's going on, folks? Welcome to Scalpers Hideout. So I was sitting here today and I was thinking about my goals this year in trading. And I was making a little list of things that I thought were important to me. And the first thing on my list was I want to stay in this game forever. I don't want to be knocked out. I don't want to be a gambler. I do not want to waste away any money that can benefit my family. I'm not trying to get rich quick. And I want to be able to have an income in the later years of my life when my body cannot do any more physical work. I want to be an old guy that gets up in the morning, makes his money for the day, and goes about his way. And that got me thinking about prop firms. And I started thinking about prop firms and I was thinking, well, they're a great learning experience. It gives you some skin in the game for a very low price. Their profit goals are super lofty. That you basically have to make 100% on your money in 30 days. Now, if you go talk to a money manager, someone who's inclined to keep his clients in the game for their entire life, they'll tell you that's crazy. Really makes us look like gamblers. And of course, that got me thinking about risk and looking at these prop firm accounts. I was looking at a 50K account that I have. And this is nothing new, this is common knowledge, but it may not be at the front of your mind, but there's nothing that's 50K about your 50K account. You have a $2,500 account. Can you continue to trade minis after you YOLO an eval and you get a PA account? Probably not for long. How many cheap evals have you blown in order to pass one? This would not be viable with a cash account. Our real goal should be to get some money out of these prop firms and turn them into a cash account where there are no rules. You can withdraw as often as you want to, and you can use it to fund your life and create a daily income. So that also got me thinking about people that start small cash accounts with their own hard-earned savings. A lot of people put $1,000, $2,000 into a cash account and find out the hard way that they are trading too large of size. E-minis are way too big for this size of account, with real money for sure. So my point is, although a great learning tool, prop trading accounts teach us bad habits about trading size and risk, while masquerading as something that's supposed to be teaching us about trading size and risk. So this video is for those who have graduated to a PA or master prop firm account and have invested a little bit larger money into obtaining that account, or they have a small cash account. I want to show that if you want to be in this game for a long time, it's possible to make a living with one micro through lots of small wins, and the bonus is you're going to have massively reduced stress. So first, let's take a look here at this little P&L breakdown that I drew up. So we've got about 250 trading days in the year. And if we shoot for a small goal, such as $200 a day, you're looking at about $50,000 a year. If we shoot for $300 a day, you are looking at about $75,000 a year. That should be pretty exciting for anyone who does manual labor for a living. Now, what if we don't take on any more risk on the main account and we just copy trade an extra account? So we take our $300 per day and we copy trade an extra account, and that's $600 per day times 250 days. That's $150,000 a year. Add one more copy traded account to $900 a day. That's $225,000 a year. Add one more copy traded account, so now we have 4 accounts in total. That's $300,000 a year. And if we're copy trading 5 accounts, 250 days out of the year, that's $375,000 a year. I don't know about you, but that's plenty for me. So this really inspired me to try to figure out whether we can get $300 per day consistently with one micro. Yep, one micro. Folks, don't fall into the trap of believing that you are a wimp because you're trading micros and the big boys trade minis. You're in this for your future. Do not worry about how it looks that you're trading micros when you're hanging out in a trade room with a bunch of people trading minis. I only say this because I had to work on that myself. I've traded minis for years, and when I started moving down to micros to manage my risk, I felt a little bit like I was a weakling. But I soon learned that you can make a lot of money with micros. So give it a shot and see what you can do with them. So here are the tools we are using. We are using the Scalpers Hideout Auto Fade Scalper. This is a little bit of a different trading style than most people are used to. And if you notice the bars on our screen, they are not candlesticks. This is a type of Renko bar, and they operate like this. The large arrow that you see pointing in the downward direction, that is our trend bars. And the smaller arrow pointing straight up is a reversal bar. The idea here is to make our reversal bars much larger than our trend bar, and it captures all of the price action in this channel. The pullbacks in this channel are shown with the wicks that you see. So this always keeps us trading with the short-term trend, and we are taking pullbacks as they happen. The gold line that you see at the end of the price action there, that is our entry line. When we have this tool armed, it will take entries in the direction of the trend when it hits the entry line. This tool can be run in manual mode, or it can be run in fully auto mode. We do not recommend running this tool like a bot where you just turn it on in auto mode and expect it to win for you. It will not do that consistently. I use auto mode every day, but it is meant to sit there and manage, and it is just so you can stop clicking around on the screen. You want to be arming and disarming this thing as you run into obstacles and other things like that. So for the sake of the length of this video, that's all I'm going to cover here on the actual tool itself. Please check out the rest of our channel. We have much more in-depth videos describing how this works and how we use it. So here is some data from today, August 12th. And today was a pretty annoying day for the NQ. It was pretty much just laggy all day long, very slow. We were able to get some trades in the beginning of the day. We are taking a pullback of a depth of 18.2% here. It's a very shallow pullback, and the reason for that is it gives us many trades. They just don't stop. I'll call this the FOMO buster. The trades go all day long. And we are taking a 40 tick profit target with one micro contract. So each trade is only going to net us $20, but it adds up quickly. And our goal here is to get to $300 today. So let's see what we can do. As far as risk management goes, we give our trades room to breathe. With one micro, folks, you are not going to get sweaty palms. It can go significantly against me here, and we're only looking at a $100 loss. It's 10 a.m. and the market has just settled down from the opening. We are ready to arm the Fade Scalper, and we'll be taking these trades shortly. This is a couple hours of trading here, so I'm going to be running this in high speed. Also, you're going to see me arm and disarm the tool as we approach different support and resistance obstacles. All right, so right here, I am thinking this trend has gone on a long time here. It has probably about to overstay its welcome. So we are going to probably disarm here and wait for a turnaround with a fresh trend and continue on. We've already got $200 in the bank here with one micro. We're looking for another $100. Yep, you're watching this correctly. We are missing a bunch of good trades here, but we still are trying to manage our risk, and we want to avoid being in a trade when it makes the next reversal that it's going to make. There's a guy that told me a little saying a long time ago named Chuck, and he said, I don't need the head of the fish, and I don't need the tail of the fish. I just need the meat of the fish, and that's always stuck with me. All right, so we got a new trend, and we are back armed again. All right, we're up to $280 here, guys. We're $20 away from our target. And would you look at that? We lost one. That's okay. Let's get back on the horse and get it done. I'll tell you what, this was a slow day. Even in high speed, this is boring. You should have seen this in real time. All right, we've made our way back here, guys. We are almost done. We are going to get as close as possible to our 300 bucks, and that will be it for the day. Bingo. $297.50. Good enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. Let's not be a degenerate gambler and crave that next dopamine hit. Let's stay on our trading plan here of $300 a day with one micro. Do you see how small the risk is there? And do you see that it's possible? It's possible to get 300 bucks a day. Now, I've been doing this for a couple weeks here, experimenting with this strategy, and I have had every day a winner. There have been a few days when I have sat out because I didn't like the price action. There's been a few days when I just didn't feel it, so I stopped early. But most days I have been hitting 300 bucks a day here. So I think this is going to be my new trading strategy. I just want to be conservative and responsible here since our tools are now available to the public. I really want to take the gambling out of trading. We don't need to be shooting for these multiple $1,000 days, trading way too large a size and going for big runs. We can use the copy trader to our advantage, and if we can do 300 bucks here, I showed you on the sheet of paper earlier, we can do a lot of money per year. So with that said, it is the law that I remind you that I'm not a financial advisor, that this is for educational purposes only, and this is hypothetical, and past results do not equal future results. So folks, if you have NinjaTrader, head on over to scalpershideout.com. We offer at this time a 7-day trial of the product. You can test it fully before you use it. We certainly don't want to be selling anything to anybody who has a personality clash with our product. So go over there and give it a try. It'll also get you, for the meantime, limited access to our Discord, where you will find lots of training videos, and there's a room that we can chat in. You can ask any questions that you want. I'll try to answer them. Remember, the Fade Scalper is a tool and not really a strategy. There are a lot of ways to trade this. If you watch our other videos on this channel here, you'll see me trading this multitude of different ways. Once you start using this thing, you're going to know right away whether this is for you or not. And I appreciate the time you've put into this either way. Thanks for coming to the Scalpers Hideout. See you soon.